Good morning. How we doing? Let's see. Twitter live on YouTube. Boom. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully everybody had an amazing day. Hopefully you guys are ready to run it up today, make some money. How did everybody do yesterday? How did everyone do? Let's see. Give me a second. Go live. Awesome. Yeah, I said I was watching that 50% fib for ES and it hit it to a penny. I honestly wasn't really thinking about taking the trade until Grizzly said he was trying it. So I was like, all right, I'm going to try some. And bro, absolutely exploded. Friday's expirations did 100%. I did not catch that whole move. But they move crazy. So I can't even imagine what 0DTE did. It was crazy yesterday. So if you guys were in the live stream yesterday, I gave you guys the exact bottom on ES. So how did we find this bottom? It was very simple. So if we delete all of this and we go and we look at yesterday's pre-market watch list, or actually here, hold on, where's the signal? Boom. So if we look at this, ideal bounce at 4039.5 or 4049.5 on ES, right? So now if we go to the 1 hour time frame, how did I find this level? Very simple. If we look and use our fibs, we see, thank you for the subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. If we look at our fibs, we have this clear-cut pivot low and pivot high right here. So if the market were to start pulling back, hold on, there we go. If the market were to start pulling back, where are we looking for bounces? 50% fibs, 61.8. Where was 4049.50? Right here. Remember, ES moves in intervals of 0.25. That's why I said 4049.50. So it dipped down, slightly broke below the level, reclaimed, which is the same exact thing that I look for in every single trade I take. Break below, reclaim with strength, validated the long, and ES moved, what is that, 114 points when the downside risk was probably like 2 to 3 points on ES. Insane trade. Obviously, I traded SPY instead of the futures on this, but yeah, very, very beautiful trade. So now, going into today, do you guys know what the reject level is? What is the most important level going into today? Who can tell me for SPY? If you guys watched yesterday's video, you know what it is. Or if you guys took notes from yesterday's video, you know what it is. Also, make sure you guys are clicking that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. 150 people in here, 43 likes. Remember, 200 likes, and you guys get the watch list today. No. The important level for SPY, what is it? Also, if you guys didn't see, I do have a little discount going on for my book right now on Amazon, 20% off. So if you guys want to check that out, again, 20% off. It's going to expire soon. Make sure to check out the book on Amazon, 450 pages, 451 pages. Make sure to check it out. All right, so a lot of people are getting very, very close. The exact level that I am watching today on SPY is 414.05. Yes, that is the level I'm watching. Now, if we actually blow through that level, we have a decent amount of room to the upside, and QQQ also has a gap that it needs to fill. So if we go to QQQ, let's see, right here, QQQ, I don't know if it already filled the gap. Hold on. Hopefully it didn't. 308.18. Go to the 1 hour. Okay, so there's a good chance that we do fill this gap on QQQ, and then going from there, it's really going to depend on how we react to that level. But above 306, I think we'll see that 308.18 getting above there. That's going to be a little questionable, but we will see. Now, today is Thursday, so I know we got jobless claims, initial jobless claims. What else do we have? Productivity, unit labor cost, and then capital good orders and factory orders. So we got a decent amount of stuff dropping at 8:30. And then one thing at 10 o'clock. Cool. So we're going to pay attention to that news at 8:30. Exactly. Cottage cheese, G Fuel, and Jiu-Jitsu. That's the Brandon Trade starter pack. Anyway, so, and fibs. Always fibs. So let's go back to ES. Remember, 414.05, very important level on SPY. Honestly, what I would prefer to see on ES is a pullback. So taking yesterday's FOMC low to the high, I would really like to see a pullback down to this level or the 1 hour 21 EMA. Also, if you guys remember, I gave you guys the exact bottom in the morning yesterday on QQQ. I just didn't take that trade because the premiums were moving super, super whack. And they were overpriced. So I thought, okay, it's not, it's not worth it. But if you did catch it, congrats to you. Remember, I ended up giving you guys 293.51 for the bounce yesterday. Now, why did I choose that specific area? It has to do with the TTM squeeze. So remember, when we're squeezing, the buy zone is the 21 EMA. So what do we see? QQQ came right down to the level, dipped below by like 10 cents, and then it ripped up. And I think it might have gotten close back to that high a day. Let's see. Actually, yeah, it went and set a new high a day off of that bounce level. So if you caught that, congrats, came back, hit it again, pushed again. Anyway, so yeah, yesterday's watch list was a printer. Now, let's go to ES. If you guys could real quick, make sure to click that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. 225 people in here, 72 likes. Remember, 200 likes, you guys get the watch list. So with ES, I would prefer to look for a bounce around 41.35 or like 41.36, 41.05 or 41.06, and then 40.92.5. But if we break above there, let's see what we have. I had all my levels, but I deleted them. Pivot high, pivot low. So we're trading at that 50% fib right now, that 41.53. Again, break above yesterday's high. We have a nice possibility of continuing to pump. Then if we take here to here, we have the 61.8 at 41.99.72 to 4,200. I really like that for possible reject. And then we also have that 41.80. That's going to be important right there. So, yeah, let's hope we don't break above that level. ES. Yes, ideally would like to see a pullback for calls. Areas I will be watching for a bounce is at the 1 hour 21 EMA. Might have to fix the bounces on ES here in a minute. We'll edit the other bounces closer to open. Above 4163.25, we can see 4180. Then 4199.75 to 4200 main reject. If we break there, we got room. Cool. All right, let's see. Print screen. Let me know how you guys did yesterday in the chat. Make money, lose money, take no trades. Let me know. All right, so there's the ES. We're gonna wait 5 minutes for all these numbers to drop, and then we'll see what happens from there. Because again, SPY is trading at that key level. 414.05 is the main level. I really wish we wouldn't touch it in the pre-market. There's a high likelihood that we're about to. And the fact that we already rejected once here, twice here, 3-4 times here, it's going to be questionable. We'll just have to see what happens when we get up to that area. But again, that 4,200 on ES, lots of confluence, and I really like that area. No trades, green. Hey, if you took no trades yesterday, you practiced great discipline. If you didn't like anything, good job. There's always another day. On whatever time frame, there's a squeeze. Yeah, the premiums were super juiced yesterday. Like I said, that's why I didn't take that QQQ in the morning. Premiums were way too high. I was looking at the option chart. They weren't really moving. So I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother. Let's see. So we got 4 minutes until we get the news. Whatever time frame you identify the squeeze on. There's no like specific time frame. It could be the 4-hour, daily, weekly, 5-minute, 10-minute, etc. How many likes we got? 106. Keep running it up. Let's see how long we got. 2.5 minutes until we got the news. Let's go to ES. You lost on Apple. What'd you trade on Apple? Tell you what, though, this 1 hour looks really strong. Hopefully Grizzly caught this. I was just in Grizzly's live stream, and I said that we were retesting this 5-minute trend line. Right there. Touch. What did that push? Like 41.52, 41.62, 10-point move. So that'd be $500 per account. Let's see. What are you guys thinking today? We gonna pump or dump? Or trade flat? That's definitely a possibility after yesterday's move. 120%. Good job. All right, we got 1.5 minutes until the news. Pull up Twitter. Apparently VIX hit a new low. Pump, pop and dump. You think flat, pump. Yeah, it like I said, it really depends on how we trade at that those fibs. Hey, 4-to-1 risk to reward, that's amazing. Nah, Grizzly's got Instagram on lock. I got YouTube on lock. All right, 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me while we wait for the news. Let's see what the 10-year is doing real quick. Oh yeah, that thing's getting smacked. Hopefully this 10-year can like flush to the downside because your boy's about to buy a house and mortgage rates move based off the 10-year yield. Fun fact. Pretty much take the 10-year yield and double it. That's how you find your 30-year mortgage. Anyways, yes. Give or take a few points. So let's go to the 1 hour. Cool. All right, let's see what the news is. Let's see. Continuing jobless claims 1.655 mil. Forecast 1.68 mil. Previous 1.675 mil. So I think the market is going to like that. And then where is the actual initial jobless claims? 183,000. Forecast 195,000. Previous 186,000. Hold on. Okay, no. I don't know. Came in lower than expected, but typically good news is bad news. Bad news is good news in this market. So we'll see. We'll see how the market digests it. So we did pop. We did set that new high. Let's see how the market reacts. Again, real quick, while we're waiting for the market to digest the news, in case you guys did not know, my book on Amazon right now is 20% off. So this is going to expire soon. So if you guys do want to go get the book, 450 pages, goes over my entire day trading and swing trading strategy, plus much, much more. How to find bounces, support and resistance, price targets, etc. Make sure you guys check it out. Again, 20% off. So let's go look at SPY. I want to see that 414.05. How are we going to react? Are we going to touch it? I mean, I'm pretty much going to pay off the entire house probably within like 2 years. If that. I'm going to put a fat down payment on it. Really? You had to fall 10 cents short? Come on now. Come on now. You want to do me dirty like that? Anyways, I think like 411 is probably our best bet. Whoops. What the heck did I just do? Boom, boom. Again, if that's our high, look for pullbacks down here. That 1 hour 21 EMA is going to be pretty key. We also have pre-market lows and highs that we can use. I'll probably end up using this low to the high and also maybe this low over here. We'll have to see how we trade when we get towards that area. But yeah, that 414.05 is just such a huge level on SPY. So we break 414.05, we see 415. Boom. Go to the weekly, little inverse head and shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder. 415, we do have some resistance. Let's see. A little bit of resistance right there. Mini gap fill here to here. I think I don't have any other fibs. Pivot high, pivot low. Okay, not until like 417 do I have another 61.8. So depending on where the high is, that's where I'm going to be taking my fibs and looking for pullbacks. SPY. Again, make sure you guys are clicking that like button. 200 likes if you guys want the watch list. 414.05 is my main reject level. We are currently trading at it. I don't know if I'm going to reject it because both times we touched it, it's been in the pre-market. So we haven't actually touched it during the market open. So it could still play out. It's just we've already gotten super close to it multiple times in the pre-market. We are currently trading at it. If we break above there, we can see a nice continuation into 415, 417.44. I will be looking for a bounce at the 1 hour 21 EMA. Then depending on where we top out in the pre-market, I will be looking for other bounces. Welcome, Rebecca. I think we will all forgive you. All right, so again, 414.05, 10 cents off. We'll see how we react once the market opens if we do touch the level. QQQ has some unfinished business. Honestly, I think they might as well just push it and fill the gap to 308.18. So if we break above 306.5, I'm looking for the push. Look for pullbacks for calls, taking FOMC's low to the high. Maybe a bounce at like 300 because 300 is a huge level that we kind of just broke right through yesterday. 300. Cool. Why is this person reacting with hammers? Let's see. Oh, it's Groundhog Day. Is he going to see a shadow or is he not? All right, QQQ. Unfinished business. Looks like it wants to fill the daily gap to the upside. If price can break above 306.5, there is a good likelihood that we will fill the gap at 308.18. Let's see if we have any rejects. Pivot high, pivot low, nope. Pivot high, pivot low, nothing until 313. Oh yeah, that 50 or that 61.8 lines up at that same exact. Oh wait, no. We broke above it. Okay, never mind. Yeah, pretty much 308.18. Oh, he already saw it. See, I never pay attention to Groundhog's Day. Shows how much I know. 308.18. If we get above there, we could see 310. If the market pulls today, 300 is my main bounce area. Beautiful. So, I'm going to be back in a second. Give me 1 minute. Let me go turn on the heat because it's super cold in here. While I'm gone, make sure you guys are clicking that like button. As always, 200 likes. You guys get the watch list. 28 more. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. All right. So, let's see. QQQ, and then let's look for some individual stocks today. I know Tesla's at a huge level, so I do want to look at that real quick. That's at that 61.8% retracement. Looks like we're breaking above it, so I mean maybe 180 for a potential bounce. We'll see with that one. Leave a big old question mark with Tesla. Let's see. Tesla, Apple. Apple's got earnings today. Not too interested in Apple. Moved too much. So ignore Apple. AMD, honestly, maybe AMD over yesterday's high. We're at 84.37. I don't know. Maybe never mind. Maybe a $2 move after a big move yesterday. Would prefer to see a pullback towards like 82. So I'm gonna skip over that. Amazon. 10:08, we're at 109.24. They report earnings today. 15-minute squeeze. Let me see what the premiums are. Not too bad. Actually, yeah, I'd be interested in Amazon. Break above those highs for calls. Unfortunately, Boeing, we couldn't get the butterfly. It done already broke and ripped, which is unfortunate. I really like that 4-hour squeeze, but oh well. Baba, don't care about. Coin, don't care about. Google, Meta. Yeah, no, I'm not chasing that. That's such a crazy move on Meta. If anything, I'd look for a pullback. I don't want to be looking to buy the breakout up here at 184.08. That's too high risk. I'll skip it. Thank you for the subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. Who was it? Where was it? Lamb Mill Boy 19. I think that's how you say it. If not, I apologize. Microsoft, not too interested in this. Pretty much already moved in the pre-market. Nvidia, not interested. And then the only other thing was that Tesla. We could pull back towards like 180 to 181. I'd be very interested in a bounce on Tesla. Higher risk breakout trade above 186.9. Could see a continuation from there. So pretty much, oh my God, why did I voice crack again? 2 days in a row. Tesla and Amazon, those are the only individual stocks that I like. Let's see. We almost at our 200 like goal. You guys need 2 more. You're close. All right, let's go to Amazon. It's got a 15-minute orange dot squeeze. Would be interested above 110.8. So it really depends on if we can get back up towards that level. Let's take a look at SPY real quick. See what's that's doing. I mean, it's getting really close to that 414.05. We'll see. But yeah, so SPY can start breaking that level. Probably going to watch Amazon. And then Tesla, I'd prefer to see a pullback towards 180.68 for a bounce. Tesla. 180.68 for a bounce. 186.9 for calls. Let's see. Oh, stream only does 720p. I did not know that. All right, Tesla 186.9 break. Go to the weekly. I mean, honestly, there's not too much resistance on this. Yeah, we hit 209. Say like 190. Let's see. Yeah, from what I'm seeing is if we break that level, it's pretty much a straight shot to 200 as far as support and resistance goes. I'm gonna see what Jadon's got for it, but the bounce, very interested in that bounce if we get down there. Let's put this out. And then Amazon's a big maybe. No, I'm not touching I'm not touching Meta. Already moved 50 something bucks, or like 40, 50 bucks. I'm not touching that. Tesla would prefer to see a bounce around 108.7 to 181. Or, oh my God. Hold on. 180.7. 80.7 to 181. Or a breakout above 186.9 for calls. Higher risk. Nice. Nice and simple. Cool. Awesome. So, real quick, before I drop the watch list in the chat, two things. First, make sure you guys are subscribed. I go live every single morning at 8:15 a.m. or 8:20 a.m. Eastern time. Give you guys a free watch list for the day. Plus, I almost have 1,000 videos on my channel teaching you on how to trade. Plus, on top of that, if you would like to check out my book on Amazon, it is 20% off right now, which will be expiring soon. So if you guys do want to take advantage of that, make sure to check out my 450-page book on Amazon using that link right there. Again, 20% off. It will be expiring soon. So now, for the watch list today, before I drop the watch list, as always, I am not a certified financial advisor. Everything I talk about in this live stream will, oh my God, I'm already messing it up. I am not a certified financial advisor. Everything I talk about on this live stream is my opinion and my opinion only. Options trading is very risky, where you can lose more than your initial investment if you're not careful. So as always, do your own due diligence, use your own proper risk management, and I am not responsible for any lost funds. Boom. As always, though, if you want to complain about losing money on the watch list, go blame GD. His Instagram DMs are always open. He said he will gladly listen. QQQ and Tesla. Did it? If it only broke by a few pennies, then that doesn't count. See how it reacts. Yeah, I dropped the book link like 30 times. Here it is again. I don't know. Maybe that ES is going to be the play, the 4,200. See if we fall back down and reclaim that 414.05. Let's see. Again, make sure you guys are subscribed. We might just push. Let's go to that ES. Going pivot low to pivot high is for bounces, and then pivot high to pivot low is for rejects. Yeah, I think they might as well just push it to 4,200. It looks like they really want it. I will be looking for that bounce. Again, we have to look for new bounces on ES. I will be looking for those sometime throughout the day once we end up finding a top. So we will see. But yeah, we broke the 414.05. That was the key level. Man, imagine if we got that long on that retest on ES. Done moved. What is that? Almost 20 points. Cool. So I guess I'll hang around for 5 more minutes. If you guys got questions, feel free to ask them. You guys got me for 5 minutes. Ask me anything. I'm gonna wait and see with Amazon. If anything on Amazon, I'm looking for the break above 110. What is that? 110.08 for the push up. It just depends on how we trade in pre-market if we hold up. No, 414.05 does not become a bounce now. Does not. I only use fibs for rejects or bounces, and if it breaks it, I do not treat it as the opposite. So if it breaks, it's invalid. You too, Rebecca. Make sure to run it up, make that money. Around like 1.5 to 2 years. Then every day after that was literally just refining my strategy, finding new strategies. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Took me years to find the strategy that I use now, and this is probably like the most consistent and profitable I've been. Because let me tell you, those fibs, they don't play around. Especially when you like break it down to a science and you know exactly what to look for. Like if you guys are in Team Bull, you know the fibs have been very, very accurate. Pretty much the only time I have red days too, knock on wood. Watch, today I'm going to have a red day based off a fib. But the only time I have red days is when I don't follow my fib plan. Hey, I appreciate it, Walton. We don't do options on ES. We just do like the actual ES itself, because when it trades, it's contracts, not like option contracts. It's completely different. It's just the underlying asset. So you could go long one ES or short one ES. There are options. I just don't know anybody that trades ES options. 99% of the time, it's just the underlying. Fibs print. Meta, not touching meta. It already moved way too much. Definitely do not feel comfortable chasing up there. Who added me in Team Bull? Let's see. Nope. Broke. Equal. Invalid. Yep, I talk a little bit about futures in there. Yes, indeed. All right, let's pull up everything I'm watching. SPY, QQQ, Tesla, maybe Amazon. Man, I really wish FOMC wasn't this week, because there was tons of swings that I was watching and just unfortunately wasn't able to get any of them. But I do like the Amazon. We'll watch the SPY again. Prefer that 1 hour 21 EMA for a potential bounce. I think that's what I'm going to watch on a majority of things today. Tesla's breaking. Let's see. UNH does not have enough liquidity to trade. The main bounce for SPY is that 1 hour 21 EMA. No, I don't think. It depends how much we pump in the pre-market. It might actually be valid today with the tick. I use ThinkorSwim, and yes, I have tons of videos on how to set it up. Because to trade futures is super expensive. Plus, options have always been my bread and butter. It's just what I prefer. It really comes down to personal preference. Like, I'll trade futures if the setup is there. Tell you what, though, my long-term portfolio is loving this pump. Whew. Oh, did OKTA nuke? This was like one of the main things I was looking for. Oh my god. This was one of the main things I was looking for a swing. It was in Sunday's watch list for this massive gap fill. No. Wow. Completely missed that one. That's an L. Oh well. Okay, TA. Missed that one. Yes, since we have a new pre-market high, yes, that changes the levels. But the levels will only change once we actually set the high and then start pulling back. Alrighty, let's see. Today's game plan. Who is ready to print? Alrighty, so I'm gonna hop off. Everybody take it easy. Let's run it up today. Trade safe, trade smart. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure to tune in tomorrow, 8:15, 8:20 a.m. Eastern time, where I will be live giving you guys a free watch list for the day, plus answering any questions that you guys have. As always, I wish you guys the best. Let's run it up. Let's make some money. If you guys are in team